Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be building a cooler mash tun. Well, in my case, a cooler hot water reservoir, but the principle is still the same. Now, we have a Rubbermaid cooler here, which will work fine for our purposes. And we have the factory drain here, which is not going to work. So we need to start by unscrewing the factory drain. Some of them are in a little harder than others. This one I've already taken the liberty of loosening. And so you can see it's pretty simple. And in our case we're going to have to remove and discard the little rubber spacer, for the simple fact that the new plumbing doesn't fit through it. Some coolers that's big enough to reuse, in our case it's not. Now for building the hot water reservoir, I have a 2-inch, half-inch diameter, 2-inch long pipe nipple in stainless steel, which should work out pretty nicely. As you can see, it's sticking through both sides. I have some stainless washers. For this, I just need a half coupler. If we were building a mash tun, you'd want a full coupler and a barb fitting on the inside. I have some rubber spacers that I made, 1/2-inch lead-free ball valve. You can also use stainless, but they're a little more expensive. You'll need some thread sealant, in our case Teflon tape. I have an assortment of O-rings from a plumbing supply kit, and of course you'll need some wrenches. So we'll start by prepping the fitting here. So let's see if I can get this here. When you wrap with Teflon tape, you want to make sure that you go with the thread so that when you screw on the fitting it doesn't try to unwind the Teflon tape. There's one side. You just follow the threads like you were screwing a fitting on. Give it a couple wraps. Some Teflon tape's thicker than others. This stuff's fairly thick. Not me a whole lot. Okay. And we're assembling the inside first. Of course it would do that while I'm doing the video. sure it's on there good and tight. And our plan is to use an O-ring with the washer. A spacer. For sealing purposes. I take that back. It will not fit through that way. So I'm going to double the inside O-ring. This is not as critical as the mash tun, where a washer would be important on the inside, which my mash tun will allow. And that is how you do it. And put barbed fitting on here so that we can attach our drain line, and we should be good to go.